Hey everybody, Dan here with Pain Free You. Today I wanted to talk about nightmares and their involvement or impact on a mind-body condition. So, we'll get to that in a second. Smile. Breathe in the calm, exhale the chaos. Know that you're okay. Things are good. You're on the right path. So, people say, in my group coaching, I talk to a lot of people. And somebody was recently expressing how they'll have nightmares at night. And when they wake up, they're really activated. Their heart's pounding. Things are going a bit haywire, and their symptoms are up. They're saying, I don't get it, Dan. How am I supposed to stop that while I'm asleep? What can I do? Right? And so, very understandable question, legitimate question, because I don't believe we have direct control over ourselves, our thoughts, our beliefs, our subconscious, our dreams. We don't have that control when we're sleeping. So, what can we do to influence our night times so that they're not as chaotic from a standpoint of our dreaming, perhaps even nightmares? And as I always say, I think there's two main levers that we control. One is our expectations and our predictions, right? And the other is our response. So, when you're getting ready for bed, many people who have recurring nightmares, whether it be the same ones or different ones, go to bed pretty frightened, scared. Oh no, how bad's tonight going to be? And for some people, they wake up terrified because the nightmares can be really pretty intense. So I'm going to encourage you to be aware of the state you're in when you go to bed. And if you're in a state of fear and worry and predicting a bad night, let's try to do our best to move that lever and predict a better night. And do it gradually. Don't expect hey, I'm going to snap my fingers and no more nightmares. But maybe I can have a better night tonight than I did previously. Maybe things won't be quite as scary or chaotic or feeling dangerous. And so let's start to predict the best. Let's visualize the best. If you were to have a good night's sleep, what would that look like? What would that feel like? And so it's important to start predicting better outcomes. That's one lever. And the other lever is your response. Let's say you do wake up activated with the start. How you respond is key. And for many people, oh no, it happened again. I'm in trouble. This is going to hurt. It's going to take a long time for me to settle back down. You know, what I'll encourage you to do is as quickly as you're able, and I know this is challenging, kind of jump right to, oh good, it was just a dream. That didn't really happen. Instead of getting stuck in analyzing what's wrong with me, why is my brain doing this, what is the meaning behind these nightmares, and then sometimes digging into dream interpretation books and videos and all that stuff. Is it possible dreams are a reflection of our lives and our past traumas? Possibly, yeah. Or sometimes it's just the brain kind of recalibrating itself, and who knows where they come from. Because I've had some bizarre dreams and I look at it and go, I've got no idea. It's just weird, so out of place. And I think a really solid response to a scary nightmare, a scary dream, and an activated physical body when you wake up is, oh good, I'm still safe in my bed. We're good. Nothing bad happened. It was just a dream, right? And when we think back to when we were kids, you wake up from a nightmare. What do your parents tell you? It was just a dream. It's not real. Didn't happen. And so the two levers, expectations, expect a better night. Response, expect that you'll be able to respond calmly, reassuringly, and get settled back down. Now the other side of this coin is, and I've heard this coming from multiple people in my group coaching, that the more they feel safe in their day-to-day waking hours, it eventually works its way to the subconscious, and their night times become less challenging. Their nightmares start to lose intensity. In some cases, they don't have nightmares. They have good night's sleep. Maybe some different types of dreams, but not nightmares. And so, what's the solution? Manage the two levers that you've got influence over. What do you do before you go to bed? What do you do when you wake up, if you wake up in that activated state? But then on the other side, the things that we have more control over, let's focus on safety during our waking hours. What does that look like? Physically. Micro meditations when you feel activated. Bring it down. Emotionally, feel your emotions without judging them, without judging yourself, and try not to get lost in ruminating on the story over and over and over again. Mental. Let's not believe our scary, dark, negative thinking. It's just the brain perceiving danger and warning us mentally with our thoughts. We don't have to fix those negative thoughts. We don't have to stop them, because stopping is near impossible. Brain's just going to do its job. We don't have to fix the negative thoughts, but we don't have to believe them. How do we treat ourselves? Instead of waking up after a nightmare saying, I must be crazy. Why do I have all these awful dreams? This is my fault. No, let's treat ourselves kindly, compassionately. Wow, my brain is really trying to reorganize some things. I've been through some tough stuff. None of it my fault. And oh good, it's just a dream. Didn't really happen. I don't have to worry about it. I don't have to investigate, figure it out, solve it, stop it. Just allow myself to expect better nights and respond as well as I can. Get myself comfy, put on a smile, slow the breath, slow the thinking, and try to get back to sleep. But again, focus on the safety messages, mentally, emotionally, physically, how I treat myself, how I respond to symptoms. If you wake up after a nightmare and you're symptomatic, oh, that's clearly mind-body, because I didn't injure myself sleeping. So it has to be. There's really good proof that if you wake up with symptoms after laying in a comfortable bed all night, that's proof that your brain's perceiving danger. And in some cases, the danger may just be, oh crap, we're awake. How bad is today going to be? Because we remember other days that we woke up and things were challenging. So how do we respond to symptoms? I know what that is. They're temporary. False alarms. We're good. And then, as much as possible, engage in life. All right? That's tough to do in the middle of the night. There's not much to do. But you can respond well. You can remind yourself just a dream. And then throughout the day, focus on knowing, not just intellectually, but a deep knowing, like, holy crap, I'm really okay. How do we get there? Foundation. And I talk about this almost every day. You got to make sure you know what causes symptoms, and that mind-body condition I call it perceived danger pain. Dr. Sarno called it TMS. A lot of the modern, doctors are calling it neuroplastic pain. Whatever name you want to use for it, it's basically symptoms created by a brain when it's sensing danger or threat. Yes, clarity. This is what causes it, and yes, this applies to me. I hope this makes sense to you. Nightmares, yeah, they're troubling. They're scary. They're weird, wild, kind of crazy. I've had some dreams recently that I just scratch my head and I go, I got no idea where that's coming from. And that's okay. Learn to laugh at them, but remind yourself, not real, just fictional readjustment of the brain. We don't have to figure them out. We don't have to stop them, but we don't have to freak out in panic over them. And let's start predicting good night's sleep. And let's definitely focus on our waking hours and knowing deeply that we're okay and that we're going to be good. So, love you folks. As always, we will see you tomorrow. If you're not a subscriber on YouTube yet, please subscribe and help us get to 65,000. We just crossed over 64. And yeah, if you know anybody who can benefit by these videos, share them widely. Love to have your support. So appreciate you. Love you. And we'll see you tomorrow. Take care.